morning, Midtown. Oh, thanks for that. Isn't it great to be all together now? To shake a hand or hug a neck of a real live person in 3D? Thank you all for being here. As the outgoing chair, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce our newly elected chair, but first I'd like to tell you a story. You might call it a love story. When I met my wife, Nancy, in 1980 at Rutgers University, we were just two broke college kids raised in the suburbs. But every once in a while, we'd scrape together a few bucks and take the train into Midtown Manhattan to see the city. I vividly recall one magical night after seeing Boz Scaggs at Radio City Music Hall. We walked around the city, craning our necks at the big buildings and dreaming of making a life in the city. Fast forward 30 years after raising our girls in East Cobb, and we were living our dream in Midtown Atlanta. And from our balcony on the 35th floor, we witnessed a period of growth unprecedented in the history of Atlanta. No image depicts this period like this one. 57 buildings, denoted in blue, delivered since 2010. 16 buildings under construction in green. And 10 buildings at design review in orange. In that time, Midtown Atlanta has welcomed 34,000 new job announcements and 12,500 new residents. That's more new residents than the past 6 decades combined. People making a life in the city. And we're not finished. With 5,000 units of residential under construction, we'll welcome 7,000 new Midtowners shortly. But why Midtown? Some say it's a street grid or access to transit or proximity to Georgia Tech or arts and culture. But the fact is, it's about people. It's not some economic development effort, tax break, or shiny marketing pitch. It's people that attract people. There was never a more vivid example than when we acquired Colony Square in 2015. In reimagining this iconic asset, we dismantled each and every square foot on the street level. But our community engagement team, laser focused on becoming Midtown's living room, hosted the community in any nook and cranny that they could find. A summer solstice celebration in the Valet Drive. A UK versus Germany soccer watch party, or yoga on the sidewalk right on Peachtree. And when we had no room on the ground, we chased our experience makers to the rooftop, hosting jazz festivals on our helipad, or yoga classes at sunrise. By the time we were able to deliver our first permanent public space, Midtown was ready to embrace Colony Square as their third place. Now, we host 20,000 people on a busy weekend. People attracting people. And we invite our peers to do the same. No, we implore our peers to do the same, opening their properties to Midtown and embracing the community we serve. There's never been a better time to be in the placemaking business, and this social experiment we call Colony Square has proven its value. Who knew that what Nancy and I marveled at in Midtown Manhattan all those years ago wasn't the bright lights and the big buildings, it was the people. Human energy. That human energy that makes great cities great. I'm reminded of a beautiful night last summer after once again seeing Boz Scaggs. Not at Radio City Music Hall in Midtown Manhattan, but on this stage at the Fox Theater in Midtown Atlanta. That night, we walked home on Peachtree and marveled at the city. Our city, not craning our necks at the big buildings, but soaking in the energy on the street, the human energy that makes this city great.